Assalamualaikum. This is our mini project. We are from group 6 and we choose noodle production using alternative sources to replace existing product, which is watermelon rind powder, or known as WRP. There are 6 group members in this project, which is HANIF, AIMAN, SYAKIR, NORHALIDA, SYUHADA, Awatif, and NABIHAH. There are 6 content in this mini project, which is topic 1, problem statement, topic 2, type of product and solution, topic 3, reasons and benefits, topic 4, processed watermelon rind powder, and topic 5, challenges, and topic 6, conclusions.
Noodles are becoming increasingly popular across the world due to its low cost, delectable taste, and ease of preparation. Noodle is one of the wheat flours that have high carbohydrates and also has the suitable quantity of dietary fiber on daily basis. Fresh raw noodles, dried noodles, parboiled noodles, frozen noodle, steamed noodle, and instant noodle are some of the numerous forms of noodle. In addition, watermelon is a delicious and low-calorie summer snack that have several vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, and also contains around 90% of water in it. The problem statement of this proposal is as mentioned below. The main focus of this proposal is about the noodle production using alternative sources to replace existing products, which is watermelon rind powder or WRP. Firstly, poor treatment of watermelon's byproduct. Following fruit processing deteriorates the fresh watermelon rinds, resulting in significant physical damage and loss in a short period of time. Secondly, watermelon pulp and juice are consumed by humans. However, the rinds and seeds, which account for 30% of the total weight of the fruit, are substantially solid waste. Next, the objective is to investigate the processing of WRP and noodle product for sustainable food production, and also to determine the benefits of watermelon's rind powder or WRP in our balanced diet.
For type of product, as a we know, Malaysia is a development country which is considered noodle as a secondary staple foods for humans and remains important parts of diets. Noodle also considered as a major source of carbohydrates because it contains 40% wheat flour. After that, wheat flour is important for staple foods product because the demand of wheat flour as the staple food will be increased according increasing number of people. From some research, it found watermelon rind powder can replace wheat flour in a noodle. For the part solution, noodle contain wheat flour, which is rich in carbohydrates, but it's lack of essential component, which is mineral and fiber. So, one innovation must develop to make noodle rich in mineral and dietary fiber. So, from some research, watermelon rind powder could be potential source of fiber in food, especially with yellow noodles.
Okay, the reason we choose watermelon-based noodle instead of regular noodle. Firstly, in terms of nutritional value content from this table, we can conclude that watermelon-based noodle is content with rich nutritional value content that regular noodles, such as fiber, moisture. For fiber of watermelon-based noodle is 7.6, regular noodle is 1.0. For moisture, watermelon-based noodle is 350.9, is higher than regular noodle, which is 344.2. For carbohydrate and protein, the regular noodle is higher than watermelon-based noodle. Even if it merely instant meal, we may consume nutritional food and obtain nutrients from it. Secondly, watermelon-based noodle is non-GMO, which is not genetically modified. That are food derived from organisms whose genetic material DNA has been modified in a way that does not occur naturally and may have an impact on human health. In addition, because the product is gluten-free, it is acceptable for those who are allergic to the gluten.
This is a process of making a watermelon noodles. Firstly, wash the watermelon using a tap water to remove dirt and sand particles that are attached. Then the watermelon is peeled and cut into chunks. Blend the watermelon. Next, liquefy what mixed with rice flour to create the dough for the watermelon noodles. After mixed, the dough was steaming, and this process will change the color to orange. The noodle then leaves the noodle machine. The automatic slicer will cut them to the same length. After the noodle cutting process, the noodle will be hung on the steel rod to dry. Finally, the dry watermelon noodles are baked and baked.
Assalamualaikum. My name is SYAKIR. Today I will explain the challenges for make a watermelon noodle. First is fat content. The use of a watermelon rind powder for wheat flour may increase the fat content of composite noodles. Also, dietary moisture concentration affect fat absorption, since water molecule act as a protective barrier. Hence, the low moisture content of watermelon rind powder was unable to provide a barrier coating for protecting oil penetration into composite noodle. Next was texture. Because low protein in watermelon rind powder, substitutes increase in a wheat flour. Composite noodle had a lower stiffness than a control noodle due to the fiber component in a watermelon rind powder that made loosening the starch protein network. Also, compared to wheat flour, has a high gluten concentration, resulting in more elastic noodle with greater firmness value. Next challenges is the color of noodle. It is possible that the presence of a natural yellow pigment, which is a flavonoid in watermelon rind powder, contribute to the yellow color of the noodle made using watermelon rind powder containing ingredient. Lastly, the challenges is the stiffness. Fiber in the watermelon rind powder may have resulted in starch dilution, which when combined with the competing hydration of starch and fiber may have resulted in the poor stiffness. Next was the cost implication. This table shows the ingredient cost comparison. They are not much different of type raw material that need to be used, but in this process the cost become little higher compared to normal rice vermicelli noodle because of the equipment that need to be used to spread the juice and pulp by using screw press machine or hydraulic press machine.
In this study, the nutritional potential of watermelon, which is typically treated as waste, was investigated for the value addition of noodles. We strongly choose watermelon rind powder to replace wheat flour in noodles because the noodles made from watermelon rinds not only helped to reduce food waste but also provided consumers with valuable nourishment. The desire of today's consumers to choose healthy foods over everything else prompted our group to use these nutritious noodles. Also, because watermelons are not a seasonal fruit, so getting the rinds is also easily. That's all from us. Thank you.